Morning, y'all. We're out here at the Pinnacles Youth Park. Despite the name, it is open to the public of all ages throughout the day. However, it is only open to youth groups for camping. So that is where the name Youth Park comes from. So I've actually been out here before, done a little bit of exploring, but I didn't film it. And we're actually going to hike up to the Pinnacles today. I have not been to the top. Pretty excited. Looks like we're the only ones out here, so we'll get to enjoy this ourselves. Not the sketchy bridge that we had to cross, but okay. Continuing on our way. It's split back there. I hope I took the right one. Looks like we've come across a climb that is optional. Hopefully this is optional. Heart Attack Hill. Let's hope not. Okay, well, I checked it out. It looks like the only way is up Heart Attack Hill, so here we go. This is some legit hiking, climbing. I'm wondering if the split off earlier that I did not take would have been an easier climb. Just for, I believe this is standing up straight. And we've made some pretty good progress, so. My calves are burning just a little bit. This looks like a path. I think you're supposed to keep going this way, but I think there's a little path over here to this rock, so we're gonna head this direction. We made it to the first big rock. We're just taking a little breather, catch our breath before we start climbing up some more. When we get up to the top, hopefully get some cool pictures. Should have brought my camera, but we'll get some stuff with the phone and it'll turn out good too, so it'll be all right. I think we officially met up with the trail. If I would have split off earlier, I believe this is the trail I would have ended up on. Which I believe is the mapped trail. But if we're being honest, the route I took had the bench from the park and it was not mapped, so I'm not 100% sure. Wow. Still not at the top yet, so let's keep going. This might be one of the peaks, but we still not reached the whole pinnacle. I believe we dip down a little bit before we come back up, but just enjoying this view. We've earned that. That's the river creek way down there. Wow. There are just so many. There's just so many spots. All right, over there is where we're headed. Those rocks straight ahead. I think we're going to pause right here. Check our maps, make sure we're still on trail. I'm pretty sure we are. It's right here. We're supposed to go down before it comes back up. We started way over there. This is pretty spectacular. I didn't think it was going to be this pretty out here. Okay, I just checked the trail map and we are about halfway. So, just like I thought, we're climbing down. Doing it while filming is very hard. All right, so last time I was here, I was down there on that sandy beach that you can see right there. And then this creek comes around this way and we walked over there. We hiked up all of this, came around, started making our way down here. And then we're going to continue down behind us, go this way, and end up over there at those rocks. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like I'm conquering a little bit of a fear today. As I've gotten older, I'm starting to develop a fear of heights, I think. I've really had that fear a little bit today. Not too overwhelming, but I did feel it just a little bit. And we're pushing through and trucking along. And kind of proud of that. It's something I knew I was gonna have to do eventually, but didn't know when. Didn't plan for it to be today. If I didn't edit it out earlier, that's fun. I was expecting this to be a little bit easier of a trail today. Not quite so much rock climbing, cliff edge hiking, but I should have known with it being Missouri how it is. So we're conquering those fears a little bit. while doing this. And I think sometimes the best way to do it is to jump into it. Not necessarily planning for it, psyching yourself up, getting scared. It's kind of fun not knowing, just getting out here and, you know, going along and being like, well, you know, I'm here. I kind of have to either push through it, we're halfway there, or kind of cut that loss, turn around and go back. But I think pushing through it was the right choice for me. It's not always the right choice for everybody. You do what you are comfortable with. But I decided for it, and I'm not upset about that. Oh wow. Whew. Pause for a breath. I know if I climbed up over this right here, it's gonna be a huge bluff that drops off. But if we keep going straight, we're almost to the top of the Pinnacles, I believe. So yeah, when you first get to this this park, you walk straight down into this big area. You can't really tell it, but it's super open. Has a bunch of benches. There's one right there, and then it has a path straight down to the water, where you look up straight to this, which is the Pinnacle. And right now we are sitting in it. I'll get down to the bottom. I'll show you where we're at. Not sure what else we can see from here, but we're gonna see if maybe we can get on top. That's the main one. It's right at the top. It's the arch. Yep. Wow. Okay. Holy shit. Going back to conquering some height fears. We're up here at the top. You got to see these views though. As much as I want to be flying my drone right now and collecting this footage, there are no drones allowed in this park. I am the only one out here. I could probably fly it and get away with it, but we will respect their wishes. We will not fly that drone here. But wow, the views are pretty spectacular. I'm right up here in the tree line, sitting under this arch. With that as a view. I think we're going to explore a little bit, walk the ridgeline back, get down to the bottom, show you where we were just at right now from the bottom, so you can put a little perspective into why I'm kind of impressed with this right now. So I'll see you on the trail, and I'll catch up with you when we're down at the bottom. All right, that is Heart Attack Hill. And we climbed up that on the way here. But we're going to try and avoid it and take this path and hope that's a little bit smoother for us. All right, we had to walk by the Jeep. So I shedded that coat because it is warming up out here. But we only got about 15% battery. So I'm gonna get down here, show you what we hiked up to from the bottom, and then we're gonna get out of here. So that was the first one that I climbed in that I thought was the top one. We walked all along that ridge line and all the way around to the other side. And then we continued behind that wall over here to this main pinnacle, which we can see better once we go this way. All the way up there is where we hiked. Alrighty, we saw what we could see on this trip to the Pinnacles Youth Park. We climbed all the way up top for the first time with you guys. We saw it together. We walked the ridge line. We came all the way back down to the bottom to show you where I've been before, show you where we hiked up to. It's been a blast. I gotta head to work, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for checking it out. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.